Hi everybody, Joe Blair with Golfing the Tri-State. We are in Jasper, Indiana, Sultan's Run, the very first golf course that my main golf buddy Dave Lyons talked about after I took up golf was Sultan's Run. We gotta go to Jasper, we gotta go to Sultan's Run. Everybody needs to come to Sultan's Run. We're gonna be talking with Jeff Howerton, a city champion from the city of Evansville, in just a couple of minutes. And special thanks to the IBEW Local 16 in Evansville, 1701 in Owensboro, and the National Electrical Contractors Association. Thank you, Nika, for being our sponsor. Back at Sultan's Run with Jeff Howerton, PGA Pro, coming up on Golfing the Tri-State.
Golfing the Tri-State is brought to you by Nika and IBEW Local 16 and Local 1701.
Nika and IBEW Local 16. Your quality connection team, yeah. The electric edge, safety is our pledge. Highly trained and always in the lead. Nika and IBEW Local 16.
Come play through at H&H Music, where quality and great prices are par for the course. Pianos by Albert Weber and Young Chang. Digital pianos by Kurzweil. New and used grand pianos. Player pianos by Story and Clark. Beautiful console pianos by Weber and Young Chang. Band and stringed instruments, including Eastman, Jasmine, and Takamine guitars, plus Ludwig and Mapex drums, sheet music, and more. Make a key time at the H&H Musical Arts Center for lessons on any instrument. Swing away at H&H Music, the trusted name in music.
I'm your worn out wiper blades. Hey, nice air freshener. For 12 bucks more, you could have seen the road. And when you got cut rate car insurance, nobody helped make sure you were covered for this. So get an Allstate agent.
Call Allstate agent Dan Jost today at 421-1925. The Equipment Connection. Highway 57 just west of Daylight is your connection for fun. The Equipment Connection specializes in the Tri-State's greatest golf carts. Customized for golf and fun. Golf carts for home, farm, and the golf course. The Equipment Connection can even make your cart street legal. The Equipment Connection, Highway 57 Daylight. Your connection for fun. Brian Schmidt and his family know about golf and fun. The Equipment Connection. The Southwestern Indiana Building and Construction Trades Council, building the Tri-State with unmatched quality and precision. Tri-State Business trusts the building trades to get projects done on time and under budget. The Southwestern Indiana Building and Construction Trades, hometown people with outstanding integrity who are your friends and neighbors, drug-free and ready to deliver. And how they have delivered. Trust them for your next project.
Welcome back. By magic, Golfing the Tri-State. We're here at Sultan's Run with Jeff Howerton. And before we start, this PGA professional has to do his Joe Blair for you. Go ahead.
Well, thank you, Joe. This is Jeff Howerton here at the Joe Blair Show.
Yes!
That's my TV voice.
Awesome. Now, if I could just do my Jeff Howerton on the golf course, man, I'd be happy.
Try that. Why don't you try that?
Isn't this gorgeous?
Absolutely beautiful.
It's beautiful.
Beautiful.
Now, how did you wind up, good old Evansville boy, city champion 2 years in a row, 82 and 83. How did you wind up in Jasper?
Well, it was about a little over a year ago. The new owner decided to get things going, and they needed to hire a golf professional from the PGA, which I'm a PGA member. And Dave Harner out of French Lick interviewed me and hired me, and I've been loving it ever since.
That's awesome. Now, you went to North High School.
North High.
With Dave English, Fendrick, Brian Jones, Rolling Hills.
Yes.
You guys are like an elite group, you know?
Yes.
Elite golf fighting force or something.
Yes, it's good to see a lot of our old high school buddies that got into the business, you know, into the golf business through the PGA, and it's been fun.
That's neat. And just on a side note, it's a small world. His brother Harris manages the property where Golfing the Tri-State has our offices, so that's kind of neat too.
Didn't know that.
Harris is a hoot.
Yeah, Harris is. Yeah.
Tell me about Sultan's Run. When did it start?
Sultan's Run Golf Course was built in 1992 by some local gentlemen here, and it's built on an old horse farm that that Alvin C. Ruxer, a Jasper man, owned. And the horse, he had a world champion horse, and the horse's name was Supreme Sultan.
Oh.
So this is where he roamed, and I guess, you know, he gave him the land, or they got the land from him, and therefore they named it Sultan's Run.
Sultan's Run.
Right, so,
That's interesting.
but that was in 1992, so this is 22nd year, I guess.
And do you know who designed it?
Tim Liddy.
Tim Liddy. Wasn't he a disciple of Pete Dye?
Pete Dye, he sure was. He sure was.
Yeah.
And the owner, Steve Brown, he's consulted with Pete Dye out here on this golf course a little bit, and so recently we've had a little input from Mr. Dye himself. But, it's a great layout.
It is. It looks like a Pete Dye layout with mature trees, and you can see a horse running through.
Right, and very hilly too, which is a little different from a lot of Pete's courses. You know, he's done them down in the Hilton Head and areas like that, but a very, very scenic golf course here.
That's awesome. How about the waterfall? Was that put in by the designer?
I believe that was built.
That was built?
And originally built, and
it looks natural.
It looks very natural.
Gorgeous.
There are some springs back there, but I'm not sure if they're pushing all that water. But yeah, it's one of the prettiest number 18 finishing holes that I've ever played.
Awesome. I think it's hole 2, that par 3 that you shoot down on. It's deceiving. It's only like 120 yards from the whites. I think I played with Dave.
Yes.
But you think it's like at 150.
Yeah. And
don't use your 7-iron.
That's right. But you can't hit it heavy because it'll go right in the water. So, but it is very scenic.
Now, later on here at the gorgeous Sultan's Run, we're going to do Joe's Scorecard, and you said you'll play with me?
I will play with you.
That's awesome. Just a handful of pros have played Joe's Scorecard with me. Jeff Howerton, 82 and 83 city winner, is going to play it with me.
Yeah.
And we're going to do 18.
We're going to play 18.
So we'll be coming up this very fairway.
You'll get to experience the 18th hole at Sultan's Run Golf Club.
Right, fantastic. That's awesome. What else? Do you like the front or the back better?
Actually, I don't have a preference. Both 9s have very, very gorgeous golf holes on them, and they're fun to play. I don't really have a preference.
It's like every hole is just a world unto itself.
It is. It's 18 completely different golf holes. No 2 holes look alike. So, you know, that's a testament to the architect of the golf course, and it was built very well. And our superintendent Brett Pope is doing a great job maintaining it also. So.
Tip of the week's coming up next. Jeff is going to do a short chipping tip, and that's my nemesis, kind of. I always go past the hole. I chip it too far. So tip of the week coming up with Jeff Howerton. Thank you, buddy.
Thank you, Joe.
Sultan's Run, golfing the tri-state. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Nika and IBEW, Local 1701. Owensboro's best team, contractors with direction, safe electrical work. It's a quality connection, done right and on time for your home or business. A skilled, trained workforce that just makes sense. Nika and IBEW, Local 1701. Businesses depend on C&I Electronics to recycle all of their used electronics. Some businesses bring the electronics to C&I, or C&I can come to you. C&I weighs the load, processes equipment according to R2 guidelines, and provides a letter of recycling. Hard drives are wiped or destroyed. C&I Electronics recovers metals for reuse and refurbishes items which can be purchased for a great price. They recycle what's left for commodity content. When your business needs electronic recycling, C&I is your answer.
The Good Samaritan Home is independently owned and operated and offers residential living and Alzheimer's care.
The Good Samaritan Home is more than just a job because for me, caring for my residents is a privilege. It's like caring for my own family. Over time, the residents become a part of your life. There's nothing like the feeling of a resident hugging you to remind you how awesome it is to work here.
The Good Samaritan Home is a non-for-profit health care ministry affiliated with United Church of Christ. Call or visit goodsamhome.org.
Since 1971, Curly's Auto Body has been taking care of before and afters. At 31 Negley Avenue, just north of Diamond and Heidelbach in Evansville, the Farnsley family has been doing things the right way, restoring vehicles to the way they were before the accident. Curly's factory-trained technicians makes the after as good as new with a written lifetime warranty, written for life. So if you need a before and after, give Don and his team a call at Curly's Auto Body.
Since 1953, F.T. Kelly & Sons in Evansville has kept the tri-state swimming with custom in-ground pools. If you can dream it, F.T. Kelly can build it. Get a free estimate on how F.T. Kelly can change your life with the pool of your dreams, along with pool supplies, full-service openings, closings, repairs, and replacements. Your family will love F.T. Kelly & Sons grills, spas, and accessories too. For 3 generations, F.T. Kelly & Sons Evansville, East and West.
Treat customers as you would like to be treated. Provide a high level of service and always be honest and fair. That's the way the Clement family has done business at Diamond Equipment since 1969. Construction equipment from Case, Cabelco excavators, Terex trucks, the best from Hyundai and Takeuchi, JLG lifts, and more. Diamond Equipment also has a wide range of used equipment priced to sell, and the parts and service team is second to none, with factory-trained technicians and on-site service available. When you finish with the 18th hole, give Diamond Equipment a call. Come play through at H&H Music, where quality and great prices are par for the course. Pianos by Albert Weber and Young Chang. Digital pianos by Kurzweil. New and used grand pianos. Player pianos by Story and Clark. Beautiful console pianos by Weber and Young Chang. Band and stringed instruments, including Eastman, Jasmine, and Takamine guitars, plus Ludwig and Mapex drums, sheet music, and more. Make a key time at the H&H Musical Arts Center for lessons on any instrument. Swing away at H&H Music, the trusted name in music.
Welcome back, Golfing the Tri-State. Tip of the week with Jeff Howerton, PGA Pro, City Champ, 82 and 83. And short chips, buddy, help me. I need help.
Well, I tell you what, a lot of people do on this short pitch shot around the green.
Yeah, it's hard. It really is. We're here on the 18th green.
Okay. We're here on the 18th green, Joe, and I tell you what we'll do. I'm going to show you how to hit a very, very successful pitch shot up to that pin. We have about 12 to 15 feet of rough and then fringe to deal with. And then from the green start to the pin, we have about another 15 feet. So it's kind of a delicate shot, and you said you're long a lot.
I'm long a lot.
Okay.
Well, I take the low approach quite a bit.
Right. This particular shot, it is a little bit uphill. So what we're going to do, we're going to use the terrain. We're going to use that bank a little bit for you. Plus, we're going to make sure you use the correct club, which is a more lofted club on this shot.
Okay.
It's going to keep your ball more controlled. It's not going to let you get away. It's not going to let you get away from it.
Great, great.
So what we'll do.
So how do we start?
Here's how we start. You want to go in here? Or you want me to go in?
You go in.
Why don't I go
show
in?
me first.
Okay, I'm going to show you. Okay.
Okay.
Step over here, and what I'll show you, Joe.
Okay.
Is the key is to point out or point to yourself where you'd like your ball to land. Okay. And I'm looking at that little spot right on the green, about 2 feet onto the green. Okay.
Right.
That's important, because where your ball lands, it depends on where it hits, where it rolls out, and that's your distance portion of it. Okay. Now, we're going to utilize the loft of this club. Okay. It's going to put a little bit more spin on it. Okay.
Right.
So what we want to do is we want to set this sand wedge down. I'm looking at that spot on the green. It's about 2 feet onto the green. Okay.
You have it pretty open.
Pretty open. My stance is pretty open. Okay. My blade is going to actually be square to where I want the ball to land. Okay. I don't need to open my blade on this shot. Okay. Okay. So I want it square, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure I keep my hand slightly ahead of the ball all the way through the shot. We do not need wrists.
Right.
That's probably where you've been going wrong a little bit also, is a lot of people I see tend to want to flip the wrists over. Okay.
Right.
That takes the golf club and has it pointing all over the place. Okay. We want this club leaning towards the flagstick or towards the hole. Okay. We want to keep it that way all the way through this shot.
You hit it perfectly right where you wanted. Nice shot.
So if you knock it up there a couple feet, you're going to make a lot of those. Okay?
That's a fast green too.
It's fast green. Now, if you notice, Joe, that's a pretty simple shot.
Right.
Pretty simple shot. You don't need to flick it. You don't need to do it up like that or put a spin on it or anything. We're using this hill to grab and let it roll out. Okay. You want to try it yet?
Okay, I'll try one.
Why don't you try one?
Okay. Just a
little
bit open.
Yeah, a little open, just slightly open. Okay. We're going to have the club tilted that way. Good.
Forward press.
Right here. Not too much forward press.
Not too
right
much.
There. No.
Okay.
Now I want you to really focus on where you want your ball to land. Okay.
I'm going to try the same target as you.
Sure.
A little short.
A little short, but not bad. Not bad.
Okay.
About 4 or 5 feet. Want to try one more?
Sure.
Try one more.
Try one more.
Sure. Now, you missed your target on landing about maybe 3 feet, and that's where you'd be right by the cup if you.
Right.
So this time, let's let that ball land where you want it to land.
Okay.
Much better.
That's closer.
Now, look at there. See, you knock it up 2 feet, 3 feet, and you're going to make
Not too bad, buddy.
You're going to make that.
Thank you very much.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I need you as my coach for the senior.
Would
you caddy?
I'll caddy for you.
Okay.
Now, I'm pretty pricey.
So a little bit of a forward press.
Yeah, just slightly.
56 degree, which I have, and that's what you have.
Is a good. And the key is where you want your ball to land on that green. If you notice, if you land it at a certain spot, it's going to hit, grab, and roll out about the right amount every time. And you don't need to get it up in the air. You don't need to punch it low. And you want to land it on the green. Let the hill take care of it.
Let the hill do it.
Yes.
And on courses around here, it's really the best shot.
Valuable. Yeah, it's a valuable shot to know.
Well, thank you very much.
Yes, sir. My pleasure.
You're awesome.
My pleasure.
We're going to be back with Jeff Howerton here at Sultan's Run. We're going to play Joe's Scorecard in a little while too on hole 18, right here where we are. But it's all the way across the water, right, Jeff?
Yeah, you can't see the tee.
You can't even see the tee. You have to
60 feet up in the air, way up that way.
It'll be awesome.
Yeah, it'll be nice.
Fantastic.
It'll be fun.
Back with Jeff again here at Sultan's Run on Golfing the Tri-State. Hold on. Stay there.